2, 1.
7 things you probably didn't know you need to know. I'm Jamie East, and this is the Smart 7.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's Monday, the 15th of November, and it's Clean Out Your Fridge Day. And a big happy birthday to Petula Clark, Roberto Cavalli, Kristen Ritter, and Johnny Lee Miller. The COP26 climate summit in Glasgow was originally supposed to wrap up on Friday, but instead negotiations continued into Saturday with a last-minute argument over terminology on coal, with India and China pushing for a phasing down of coal rather than a phasing out. Boris was very positive about the outcome, hailing it as a game-changing agreement that will see the end of coal power.
For the first time ever, a UN climate change conference has delivered a mandate to cut coal power generation, and it's backed up by real action from individual countries. It is beyond question that Glasgow has sounded the death knell for coal power.
He's also positive that the summit creates a roadmap for action on climate change.
COP26 has shown that we can put the brakes on runaway climate change, and we can preserve our unique planet for generations to come.
Not everyone was as upbeat and positive as Boris, however, with Labour's Shadow Business and Energy Secretary Ed Milliband pointing out that the UK still has plans to extend both oil fields and coal mining.
We cannot have the Cambo oil field going ahead because it's the equivalent of 18 coal-fired power stations running for a year. We should not be having a new coal mine in Cumbria. Frankly, it looks like total hypocrisy. We do need to show we're going to act, and we need to show that we're not facing both ways as a country.
An Oxford professor, Sir Dieter Helm, says that the goal of keeping global warming to 1.5 degrees is now dead and that the future's looking grim after COP26.
There is this illusion that, climate change is going to be solved in the UK. No, the truth is that the future of climate in this world will be largely determined in places like China, India, sub-Saharan Africa, in the rainforests and so on. And if you look at this summit, even in the voluntary pledges, the key players are not at the table.
In the United States, after 13 years of conservatorship, Britney Spears was finally freed by a California court. She described it as the best day of her life in an Instagram post, and it came after a long campaign by fans and multiple documentaries which dug into the details of the arrangement, which saw her father Jamie control every aspect of her life. Speaking after the hearing, Britney's lawyer Matthew Rosengart says there are no further strings attached.
We believe it was the right result. Britney specifically requested that there be no mental evaluation, and the judge did not require it.
And he's confident that with the arrangements that he and his team have created, Britney has full control of her future.
Britney, as of today, is a free woman, and the rest, with her support system, will be up to Britney. Among
the fans gathered outside the court, somewhat implausibly, were everyone's favourite sibling pop duo, Jedward.
Free Britney, yeah, free Britney, stop the conservatorship, all right.
The weekend saw ceremonies across the UK to mark Remembrance Sunday, with wreaths laid at the Cenotaph by members of the royal family, Boris Johnson and Sir Keir Starmer. The Queen, however, did not attend, with news on Sunday morning that she had sprained her back and would be unable to travel. Chair of the Foreign Affairs Committee MP Tom Tugendhat sent his best wishes to Her Majesty.
Well, I know that everybody will be thinking of Her Majesty and wishing her the very best. But I'm sure nobody's more disappointed than her. It was quite clear from everything we heard from the palace that this is something that she'd been gearing up to, as it were, and she'd been resting up and making sure she'd be ready for. So I'm sure the heart of the nation is with her.
Still to come on the Smart 7, Disney Plus Day sees a ton of new shows drop, and Lewis Hamilton has the drive of his life right after this.
You're listening to the Smart 7. If you're enjoying it, you might also like the Smart 7 Ireland edition. Just search and follow us on your favourite podcast platform. It was a big sporting weekend with international rugby, which saw Ireland beat the All Blacks in Dublin and England beat Australia at Twickenham. There was also drama at the Brazilian Grand Prix, with Lewis Hamilton driving an incredible race to come from 10th position in the grid to win and cut Max Verstappen's lead to just 14 points with 3 races to go, much to Lewis's delight.
Yes! Come on, guys! Thank you so much. Such great work. Let's keep going. Let's keep pushing.
Saturday night also saw England beat Albania 5-0 in their latest World Cup qualifier, which means they only need 1 point from San Marino this evening to finalise qualification for Qatar next year. A game which saw Harry Kane deliver a perfect hat-trick could well see a new contract for manager Gareth Southgate, but he says he's just focused on finishing the job first.
My job's to get this team to a World Cup.
Those conversations are progressing.
It's an irrelevance for me. You know, I'm under contract, I'm not out of contract, so my focus is just on getting this qualification done and then everything else can wait.
Friday was Disney Plus Day. Yep, it's a new thing, designed to celebrate the huge amount of content that's available on the Disney streaming platform. And they rolled out the big guns to kick off the event: Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt, who star in the new movie Jungle Cruise, which is now available to stream.
On behalf of Dwayne and myself, we would like to welcome all of you to Disney Plus Day.
Now get ready to find out all about tons of amazing shows and movies coming very soon to Disney Plus.
There's a mountain of stuff to watch, including new Star Wars, new Disney movies, and the new 8-part series Dope Sick, starring Michael Keaton, that tells the story of the US's opioid addiction. There's also a host of new content from Marvel, including Ms. Marvel, Loki Series 2, Moon Knight and She-Hulk. Jeremy Renner popped up in London for the premiere of his new Marvel series Hawkeye, which has a Christmas theme.
I'm personally going to enjoy this and be a part of it, because normally I'm not. Normally I don't watch it. I don't want to, come on, that's not my thing. But it's beautiful, and I'm glad I get to share with some family too.
Sex and the City's been rebooted. It's coming back as a new HBO show called And Just Like That. Sarah Jessica Parker's back along with Cynthia Nixon and Kristen Davis, but no Kim Cattrall. The first trailer just dropped and the first 2 episodes will be on Sky Comedy from December the 9th.
They say some things never change. But the truth is, life is full of surprises. And as your story unfolds, the city reinvents itself. And just like that.
This has been The Smart 7. Wherever you're listening, do us a favour and hit the follow button. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Have a great day.
Written, produced and published by Daft Doris.